Welcome back to Pops and Planets. Let's play some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're still playing as the Global Defense Council or Anarchist Aragon in our bonus episode here, or the stream of bonus episodes, where we already had thought this campaign finished, but then due to popular demand, we're continuing to beat up on the Axis. Or well, we continue to beat up on the Axis. We're pushing into Germany, quite nice. I think we're close to Berlin, if I'm not mistaken. My tanks are trying to push into Berlin at this point in time, which is just sweet. Of course, there's a bit more Germany left to do, but I mean, taking Berlin is a good start, isn't it? I don't have any planes over Eastern Germany. That should not be that way. You could take like 700 fighters from here, because the Western Germany stuff is not going well anyway. 700, really? Let's grab these guys, because you're 600-ish. Put you into Lübeck, and then put you over Eastern Germany. At least get some aerial presence. I think we just took Berlin. No, we didn't. Looked like success there, but it wasn't. Wasn't quite successful yet. But we're working on it. We did take Denmark back from these little sea nuggets. I'm just gonna do that, take that. And then we're gonna have Denmark back. We have a bit of a attempt to push over here. Well, a setup here that's gonna try to start and push. We did take an airfield. Kinda nice. Let's continue the push while we're at it. I don't think I have airplanes to spare, do I? I mean, I have a bunch of random airplanes. But I don't think I have my nice little jet fighters. At least not amounts that would matter. Although down here maybe there's not too much air going on. I don't see any jet fighters. But then again, I have complained about this list before and I will do so again. It's utter garbage. It is the worst list I've ever seen in my life, and I mean it. I did see like 100 some close air support somewhere, right? Carrier naval bombers. Normal naval bombers. Wasn't there CAS? There's CAS. So many different CAS. And see what we're going to do. I'm going to take the 73 CAS here. I'm going to set that to not be 73, but to be 200. I'm going to put them over here. I'm going to tell them to be CAS. And they're going to stock up from depot using all sorts of different CAS. And the best ones, too. Low supplies? Really? Huh. I mean, I do have a lot of people in here, I guess. So that's just the thing I want to be able to do generally, right? Just say, give me 200 CAS and give me the best ones. I don't care which ones they are and what they're called. It's just, I just want to have them, and that's all. That's how that should work, but it's not how it works. Our attack on Berlin is not going super well. I assume there's a bit of a fortress issue here. Yep. Mine's 90%, and there's a river crossing, and it's night, and the terrain is bad, and all that. Defend bridge is my tactic, but I'm attacking. Why would I defend a bridge? You're assaulting a bridge. I mean, I guess that makes some sort of sense. Honestly, I'm going to take these 5 tanks and try to push this place. Because that's going to give us a surround. If we get it, we're going to get a surround on Berlin. And I hear that that's a good thing. People have had success with that in the past. Let's do that. You guys should now be moving to places because you no longer have a front over there. Nice. Neato burrito. This attack is doomed to fail. I was close to auto-failing there already, but... I like that my tanks are essentially taking no damage here because these guys are not very good. But my tanks are also not dealing any damage because of the fortress issue. Honestly, why are you not going from there and then into there? That's what you should be doing. And I don't quite know how the mechanics work around fortress destruction. I know fortresses can be destroyed by combat. Taking from multiple directions will help. I mean, that's cool and all. And I do know that I also have some sort of tactic that's like artillery barrage. It's not called that. Siege something. Siege artillery, I think. That my units can use. Which sounds to me as if it would help with forts. But I don't know that that's actually true. But if they would choose to use that, that would be nice. It's not something you can choose yourself. It's something your generals choose for you. Generally, this is looking good. How's Italy looking? One of the Italian guys thinks he can go. One says, nah. And the other says, I don't know. Which is about par for the course. I mean, all of y'all are kind of happy. Medium happy. I'm just going to hit play on all of them. Because if anything works, it's going to work in cohesion there, right? Have you landed? You have almost landed. Let's watch you landing and then have you join your friends on the backup front line. Backup front line. I dig it. Come on, get over there. It's not that hard to get into port. There we go. Remove. Get all the way over here. You guys, you can keep pushing. I'm just gonna do this one. Yeah, they might get stopped, or they might not. It'll be fine. Lost. No, that's not the loss. That's loss of a sub. Another sub. Now, speaking of a sub, do I finally have battleships? No, is it 1951 I get my first battleship? Oh man, time is passing very slowly, and yeah. But I do have backup subs, that's what I was really interested in. Good. Good. So losing some subs here and there. Most of the naval death has subsided now. So that's good. I mean, of our guys. Enemies are still navally dying, as they should. You're supporting from here, right? Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a good supportive attack? Let's go and grab another direction. Oh, this actually just turned yellow for a second. I mean, I do like me some yellow. I have a bit of a stupid overlap of stuff happening here. So I'm gonna grab pink. And I'm gonna reduce your front line by a lot. Like up to this river. That's gonna be you, pink. And then I'm gonna grab teal. And teal is gonna start at the river and go up to, I guess, Magdeburg. And then you can do that. And then the tanks, really... I really thought that was something that the whole... You're on yellow. Thing with the stuff in the place. I lose my mind. Yeah, that also, but my train of thought just got lost. Spearhead. The whole spearhead tactic I thought was supposed to stop the issue where your guys keep trying to increase the size of their front line. So you could have, say, a tank army push through and then infantry backfill for defense. But that does not seem to be how that works. Does it now? We might lose this place because of reshuffling of defensive priorities here. Did get this place, so I do want to support. Once you are done defending, I do want you to support the attack on Berlin. Pakistan declared war on India. I mean, sure. Have your internal strife. Why don't you? Religious troubles have always been a good thing. And why I've never... It's not something we learn in school here. What's it called? The Indian... It's not the Indian separation. It's a word like that, right? Something like that. Essentially the splitting off Pakistan and India. And the whole Muslim-Hindu thing and stuff going on. I never learned about that at school. I'm always fascinated to learn about it. Fascinated and horrified to learn about it when I do. But I don't know too much. Was India not in our war before? Was it not called India at the time? I mean, now we're sinking Indian planes, so I guess India was not in the war? Huh, weird. Weird. Well, that's probably going to be more work for our subs then. And apparently our planes. Now that push for Berlin, I really... Now we're getting more surround going here. How appropriate. Ugh. See, New Gran Colombia, who is capitulated, called the German Reich in our Pakistani German. I think nothing changed, except for the fact that Pakistan is now technically in the war, right? That's what happened here. If I look at my war, oh yeah, there's Pakistan. And they're already dead. 85% towards capitulation straight away. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. I'm sure. Yes. Everybody wants to be at war with Pakistan. It's fine. I don't like getting pushed back from this place. I mean, I don't like getting pushed back at all, but I did want to use that place to surround attack Berlin. And I'm not. Currently. Xinjiang. First of all, I was sure I had one of my guys halt in there. Now we might very well get into a problematic position here. One of you have you run in there, stat. See if we can maybe keep this thing. I was pretty sure I had one guy selected there to do a... let's support Berlin from here. Oh, you're running? But you're not. Apparently there's no border, okay. I had one tank selected to stay in place, I think. But they don't agree. How's Italy doing? It's okay. It'll be fine. How's this place doing? Slow. Yep, slowly marching their way, but we are marching our way. Fortunately, all of these are still enemies, so it's gonna be a long march. Can you just hit play on these tanks, maybe? Wish they had a general. I should probably be able to core another thing down here now, right? I did core Dahomey, and now I want to core Togo, so I can then core Ghana. It's kind of the plan, right? And then the Ivory Coast. Yeah, okay. So Togo, get coring. It takes a while, so better get that one started. So many people to push through. Can we make this attack work? Well, it's a definite maybe. As much as I would like the Berlin attack. Oh, this is actually fine. I don't need to push into there at all. Because this is connected for some reason. Huh. Could push this out. Do I want to? I think not. I think I'm just gonna keep trying to hit Berlin. And then you hitting Berlin from there. We get the fort down yet? We did not. It's quite impressive how much these forts are holding out against my artillery. Oh, you might not be. No, you're the guy with the siege engineer stuff, right? You're the guy who I gave Fortress Buster to? Yeah. Siege artillery. Specialized siege artillery cause heavy damage to forts and provide a fort attack bonus. I mean, maybe it requires you to have actual artillery in your army or something? Like self-propelled artillery or something? I don't know. If you know what that means, how that works, then please do let me know in the comment section. Because I'm quite interested. It's not gonna help my siege of Berlin, probably. Not in time. Which is not going well right now. Can we stop it? Stop attacking? We did not. But somehow we got to a point where it's not great anymore. I'm just gonna go for even more surround here. This attack, I mean, it's apparently claiming to work. Why are you guys not, you know, pushing Rostock? That should be a thing you do. Down to 22. That feels like, yeah, the South gave up their attack. Maybe I halt my Berlin attack. Yeah, let's recover our org. You're fleeing into Berlin? I hope that's not true. I hope you just don't suicide. I mean, this has happened before and it wasn't true then. But we're even going to lose this spot because I did the attacks. Okay. Not getting Berlin quite yet, but we're getting Rostock. And yeah, the Eastern Germany air situation is just so bad still. We could grab the guys that are doing in Northeast Germany and try to fly over Eastern Germany, but it's just so much range. Bit of a range problem here. But I mean, honestly, you guys definitely fly like this. And I guess same was true for you guys. Holds true. Alright. So we're probably... See, we had to take Rostock, which is nice. And there's infantry backfilling in, so that's good. But I don't want my tanks to be this unfocused. I want them to be... why do you stretch to Weimar? I never did tell you that, did I? No. Just put the tanks around here. Put them around Berlin. That's where it counts. Slowly but surely... I mean, for certain values of surely, pushing into Italy here. Yeah, but the push doesn't look good anymore, does it? Let's stop you and stop you. And who's the last Italian guy? Is it you? No, not at all. You? Yes. Would I like you to have a field marshal? Certainly, but I don't think I have one, right? No. And I'm not going to spend a bunch to get it now. Could still use that to organize stuff. Wow, did I build a ship? No, right? No. It's just one spare. We're okay on transports. I feel like I don't need to start that destroyer line anymore. It looked for a while like we really want to destroy us, but now... Then again, if I start a heavy ship now... It takes so long to build. One more. 59. I mean, that's just with one factory, right? So it's not going to be that bad, but it's going to be bad. Who's attacking Berlin here? I mean, I appreciate the effort, but we do want a concentrated Berlin attack effort, if any at all. Try to defend that place. I mean, there's... Maybe I just support this. Fine. See if we can get that going. I have more directions I can come from, right? You guys can support that. You... I'm gonna send the one infantry in there, just to add to the front. Try to have the tanks still regenerate their thing. You and you, no, well, not you, but you join there. You join there. You join there. It's very difficult to get through these forts. Apparently I cleared one out. Yeah, damage level is 1. So that should help a bit. Starting to do some damage. Commander skill, planning bonus, attacker tactic damage. It's all good. River crossing fort and terrain are just huge penalties. I'm not quite sure how river crossings are calculated when you have multiple... When you're attacking from multiple directions and only some of them have river crossings. I just had 70 for a millisecond there. Honestly, why is this attack happening? Don't do that. Why did you stop supporting immediately? What's going on here? Only because you're attacking doesn't usually mean you stop supporting, right? Maybe you're not in the fight yet, is what you're saying? Really like to get Berlin. Surprise? Think not. Also wouldn't hate dealing with Denmark, honestly. Devastating loss for us all. Speaking of getting Denmark, how is my naval invasion guy doing? You're all swimming. You took the long way, didn't you? They were in Cyprus, right? Instead of going here and then going through Suez, they just took the long way around the Horn of Africa. That seems impressively badly chosen. Oh, hello. Did I always have this place? Let's push him out. Try to do this. And... Coast Guard, Coast Guard, Coast Guard. Naval invasions are trying to be prepared. Port strike actually hitting some subs. And I did want more... Not armored cars, right? I was building something useful. I mean, I do want more jet fighters still. So I guess that's just where all the factories have to go for now. Because air is an important area. Oh man. Sometimes I amuse myself a bit. Who are you? Oh, you're that guy. Interesting that these guys don't consider this part of their front line. Huh. Still want to support that Berlin attack. Green? For a millisecond, and then you get stopped. I don't think that attack is something that can work. But maybe if I use rear tanks. You guys should support Berlin. Support Berlin, I said. So do we have 60 division? 60 from... Why do we have only 60 combat with? Attacking from 3 sides, right? Oh no, because you're not in there. So that should put you to 80. And then maybe they attack me immediately, and that's why nobody gets called in. I mean, I don't have the reinforcement radio companies on my tanks, I don't think, right? Don't think I did that. Maybe I should have those. But I don't think I have room on my tanks or anything. Tanky boys. I mean, they have field hospitals, which I really don't necessarily need. Because not a lot of people die using tanks. I do like the rest. Yeah. Yeah. What about this thing? Feels like there's a bit of a bulge here. I mean, there is a bit of a bulge here. What feels like is that it can be removed. Like that. And this is all kinda okay. Did I grab the guys? I did. I did. So... naval stuff is really stopping. I mean, this is still a great place. Oh, because you own the Faroes and you keep trying to support them? I mean, there's everybody there. Italians, Germans, Canadians? No, must have been like... I don't know who that was. What's this flag? It's not Japan. Submarino. Sounds like Italian? But it's not. What's that flag? Who knows? Who knows? Let me know in the comment section if you know. What I am interested in is seeing whether I have actual stuff happening. And I mean, it's not surprising that this is being reduced. Because our enemies are running out of convoys, right? They have very little they can do. And I suspect that at least in the case of these guys, they're running out of oil. They have 0 oil. They still have some fuel around. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. But this might still not be enough to actually use their navy much. So that's fine. Yeah, and transports are essentially gone. Germans, low. Italians, 0. Z to the row. Nice. Now the Italians probably have one of the easier times importing stuff through land connections. So it's not gonna completely cripple the economy, but it's gonna hurt. Speaking of hurt, can I somehow hurt Berlin? If I could get the push on this, you can support this to make it work, right? And we do get another direction to attack Berlin from. And at some point I must be able to get enough tanks into their combat with. And I might be killing enough of their forts. Still only one level destroyed so far. To make Berlin fall. Maybe. Would like to see the fall of Berlin, please. One fall of Berlin, please. You guys just immediately... No, you didn't stop. What changed here? Gonna keep putting everybody in there, but it's just not really working out. You keep supporting that, please. Just get in there. One funny thing about getting a surround on Berlin would be that supply would be a huge issue for the rest of the Germans. Because all supply comes from your capital. And if you have your capital but it's surrounded, then all your other guys are like, well, but no supply. If you remove the capital, so if you take it, they're going to have another capital where the supply is going to come from. And then things are going to be different. But if you just take their capital, then that's... yeah. Don't take their capital. That can screw them over a lot. Again, I'm not going to do that. It feels exploity to me. And I don't like exploits. But it's technically something we could do. And I do find the fact that it works very funny. You guys, please area defend all the shebang here. Nice. And you guys actually arrived. Did you? Nice. So they're getting into places to start the naval invasions down there. Pakistan did not... I mean, they're technically alive, which is the best kind. But... Okay. Another attack on Berlin, kind of foiled here. Gonna recover. We did take another direction. Yeah, my tanks are just super willing to attack. I mean, I could just stop. I'm gonna stop your attacks for now. Tanks. Just recover a bit. Get that organization, get that planning bonus, and then I'm gonna punch Berlin. How do you even have a plan? Oh, your target is exactly Berlin right now. Nice. Dig it. How are losses looking right now? I mean, we lost 4 million, although Pakistan might be part of that. Wait, no, it's field manpower. We lost 1.15 million, never mind. And we killed 11. So, pretty much still at a 10-to-1 ratio. It's a good number. I do take that number. We haven't even gotten any giant pocketments or anything. It's just mostly combat medicing. Now, are you guys ready enough to beat the Berlinese? I mean, technically, while Berlin is not under attack, they could be repairing their fort, which is really something we don't want to have happen. Let's try to put as many sites in there as possible. Keep that green going if we can. Turns red at that right moment, of course. Immediately. Are you supporting Berlin? You're not. Support Berlin. I don't know how much I like the whole "ooh, I'm getting attacked, I'm gonna stop supporting" thing. I mean, I get that it's because... well, they don't even get attacked, they just don't feel like it. It's like, nah. Berlin, you got this, we don't need to support you. But Berlin don't got this. Get in there. Get in there. Why is this? Okay, I'm not going to use a supportive attack. I'm just going to use a real attack here. Maybe that helps. I think that's going to help to keep them going. We did get pushed out of Rostock. Oh. Pushing back into it, apparently, but... try to take it back. It's a place. So we have people in place. Speaking of its place, how are you feeling about those? You just lack supremacy in the Java Sea and the South China Sea. And the Philippine Sea. Alright. So... superiority issues. We do have a strike force around here, right? Could be like... it's already assigned there. That's already also assigned there. I'm gonna... because D is assigned a bit here. So you can focus your superiority a bit. Why is it so bad though? South China Sea... oh wow. Enemy supremacy is a lot. Apparently they have a lot of boats here. Same goes for here. Didn't see that one coming so much. No, I do have naval bombers around here. I have naval bombers around here, which are already in port strike, so that's not going to change a thing. I'm not going to be able to land on the Philippines because apparently there's naval supremacy. Not a big fan of that happening. But one of these should be able to go, right? But apparently your people aren't here yet. Where are your people at? Oh, they're still on the boat. Of course, the ones that could go are the ones who are just way away still. But this one I can't make happen. Yellow in the Java Sea. My strike force is there. Can't believe that this is true. 85 bytes to 0 bytes. Boats. To 0. Where does their supremacy come from? No mines, no planes. I mean, I can just put some planes over there, I guess. If I find an airport that has room, like this one here. And I do still have some naval bombers around, right? I know I'm not high on having planes at the moment, but I should still have some naval bombers. Bombers, 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 bombers. Naval bomber 3, but the right one? Where are you? There you are. Okay, this is pretty much the bottom of the barrel. Put you in there. Not quite sure why we don't get the supremacy down here. Yeah, there goes Pakistan. We did see that being a thing. I mean, it was obvious. Right. So our birds are not here yet. Better shells. Even better shells, I guess. Gonna get back to this. I'm gonna have to look at Berlin for a moment. I was about to say Paris. Okay, one try. Which is the fleet from here? Is this you guys? I'm gonna remove all your orders. Then I'm gonna put you on strike force here, just there. And that's not enough to give me superiority? $25,000. Where does that come from? If it's not ships. And it's not airplanes. I'm gonna give you port strike as well. Maybe there are boats we can port strike on the island that are projecting like passive superiority. Like if you have a giant navy there that's doing strike force. Hello Berlin. I just need to not look at it for a moment and then it falls. Nice. Very nice. And then this. And now this. Support. You have tons of people here, but they can't supply them at all. So that is groovy. My tanks are slowly trying to push this place, which is fine, I guess. So we're good over here for now. Auto save. No, I actually did push past Berlin. Well, not really. My tanks, what's your new job? And we could try to push to the border of their subjects, or we could try to push south. And there are a few mountains in the way and the forts around Prague. But I'm kind of interested in cutting down here. Maybe grabbing a giant little pocket. But tanks are bad at that. Maybe I just push the north. Just push across the sea. Yeah, I think that's better. Spearhead to like there. And how do you feel about going? Pretty well, actually. Just do it. Just do it. How about the Italian front, eh? Do we not take the Bulge? Guess they reinforced it a lot. This just looked like a promising attack, right? But apparently it's not. 36 minutes again. I need like an alarm or something. Bombing all this stuff is nice, or subbing, I guess. I need like an alarm to be able to find the end timer for my episodes. But I guess that is not today. The end is now, but the alarm is not here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for seeing. As always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say, then do it down there in that comment section. And, well, see you guys next time.